warm welcome to this session. This session we're going to be looking at how to back up Oracle database in SAP system. Of course, we know that these are all on sunset right now, sunset. And this is the machine I'm using today is the old machine, SAP machine, the ECC, and we still have Oracle in the system. So we just want to play around with it and see how we do Oracle backup. We know that there are many ways you basically do the backup in Oracle. You can do it through application, backup. You can do operation system, BRBACKUP, and then BRTOOLS. And you can do it offline and online. Basically, that means we want to, and this time we want to do it through, I want to use BR2, online backup. Of course, there is also offline backup. But if they want to do it online, want to let the SAP keep running and the database also running at the minute. And therefore, we want to do the operation of Oracle backup. As you can see, the database is basically the SAP system is up running and database at the same time. So we want to go ahead and do the backup, online backup. I want to first of all head out to CMD. The command prompt, and then we want to BRTOOLS. And right here on this page, we want to first of all to give us some information. See what we want to do. Here we can just pick up what we want. We can see this is what we want to do here. This is the backup database copy. So we want to do. You just go ahead and hit 4 and say enter. And it's going to take us to the next page. And the next page actually also give us some more details to follow. And it says here number 1, right? It's the database backup. That's what we want to do, right? This one here. So we just go ahead and say 1 and say enter. We enter, then it gives us a more deeper page, access to database directory. And there we have the init SID SAP, which is a database directory. If we look into just a minute, look into your OS system, we can find it right here. How do you get there? First of all, when you get to your just to go back a little bit, my system is right here in a E drive. You hit on E drive, you have Oracle, which is the database, the SID, and then right here in SAP row, and then you have it right here. This is the init div. This is where all the detail is. For example, detail where your starts, your last database backup, and so on and so forth. You find them here. If you right click on it, on this, you can try to open it with the notepad. Then it's going to show you basically, all the backup, log, so to speak, that has been taking place here in your database. Like you see here, backup device type, device is tape, basically, and you can have your backup device type is tape, right? So basically, whatever happens in here is going to reflect right here on the OS system. Yeah, just give you a touchdown. So we want to leave this page open because while we are backing up, it's going to create a folder, a backup folder here as we back up the system. So we're going to watch it simultaneously. So going back again to our command, now we are here. So basically, we just, this number 1 is profiling. We just want to leave that. And we have number 2, actually asking us whether or not we want to, the device type is tape, but we want to turn it to disk, basically. When we do that, we basically want to hit on number 2, right? So hit on number 2, and we just go and change that, and it give us options here. The choice we want to take, we want to actually look to taking disk. This one right here, right? We want to head on to disk, and we say enter. We just copy and paste on it, and it give us this page. And once we arrive on this page, we want to then head out to the next And the next one here is the offline, online, right? So do we want to do online, or want to do want to go ahead and with offline? That's where we basically are right now. So we want to do online, we said, so we need to change this. We're going to change that directory to off online. So to do that, we hit on 6 and we'll say enter, and it's going to give us options here, values. We want to of course pick online, right? We want to go for online. So we just hit online. We say okay. Then as we do that, we see changes here. We change that to disk just now, and this change also to online. So the next step now, this ones here with the hashtag, actually the values are not too necessary. And what's more important, the file for backup mode is all. So we're backing all the files. So we leave that open. So our option here is the key is C to continue, back, or to stop. So we want to say C, we want to continue. C, then we to go ahead, and here actually give us breakdown, like, you know, the detailed information we just put in, right? The backup command line that we're using. We use, you know, init SID, that's where the backup log is going to be at, and then we have a disk. We change the disk with it online, we say all. So basically just give us actually all the changes we made. Once we agree to that, we want to, you know, agree, we want to concur by saying C, continue. And basically also give us informations what are here, and then want to say continue, C to continue. And then with that, the backup will start by itself, right? As you see, so it's copying the data basically from one file to another. As you do that, you can see right here that right here there is basically a file that popped up right here. So this is the folder where all the backup are now being stored, right? So it's called Oracle. So this was not yet there before, so it's now stored in that very folder. So we're gonna wait till it takes its time to you know, do all the backup, and actually just change the directory, you know, unpacking some of the you know, the files and just loading up in this file basically. So just wait. I will pause the video a little bit, and then we'll get back to you when it's done. Oh, I forgot. So basically, when you look at it, basically from here, you can see some of the detail here, actually giving us the directory where the backup will be stored, right? You can see the directory right in the backup directory, right? And the AMD is basically what we did before. Is you know, it can identify the function, right? We have choose online, you know, and we choose what do we choose right here? Disk, yeah, online and all, right? That's what it is. All online disk. A is for all and online, and then D is for disk. That's the A and D. So actually, following the command. This is a directory, and this is a timestamp. And actually, if you look down there, you can see the backup file, 4 key files, and the size. Yeah, actually there. So now it's asking us right now to choose to continue. So continue. Just say okay. So the backup has continued. So it's going to, you know, load up the file here in a minute. So I said I'll get back to you when the backup is over. I'm just gonna pause the video right now. So the backup is still on, and we are now in 68.64%.